They have an abundance of treasures there along that defensive line. Fred Warner.
Blitzka picked up. Hurts delivers. It is caught by Quez Watkins, who makes
Nice job there by the offensive line, picking up that stunt. We saw San Francisco.
Hurts looking downfield. Good, chuck it up. A.J. Brown.
He can get the ball out without pressure turning into sacks. You see why. The screen.
Here's DeAndre Swift. Great block from Kelsey. Slides in. Trying to get back to another Super Bowl, but he knows
they're down more than anyone in the league.
Here, though, try to set up the game. Chris Gainwell sprinting forward. Oh, he
3 on 3, make the last one miss. If he doesn't like his numbers, they overcommit to the...
On the opening drive, Foreman's flush to the right again, in deep trouble and throws it away.
Playing better. Javon Hargrave, who, of course, the Philadelphia fans, they remember all too well.
2nd and 10. Swift tries to get to the edge. And sensational. You ever heard of this? 12 straight red zone drives with a touchdown? Trying to make it out. 3rd and 7 here. Hurts, far side of the field for Brown.
A lot of success against DK Metcalf, and that's just a great job on the back shoulder throw.
And Elliott gives the Eagles the early lead. So good opening drive down fence, and Deebo Samuel will decide to take it out. Look at this.
In last year's NFC Championship, he felt fine. His body felt like he could play.
And here he goes on 1st down. Purdy to throw it over the middle. It's tipped at the line of scrimmage. He's performing.
Absolutely. And this graphic right here, this sums it up. I can't stress how unique in nature, most explosive offense in the league.
2nd and 10. Purdy in some trouble. Purdy.
Make him hold that ball 1 count longer. You'll see he went pump there to Deebo.
3rd down and 12. Purdy. On far side, incomplete.
3rd and long, 3rd and pass. That is not the way they want to attack this Philadelphia defense.
Return yards in the league. This kick angling towards the side. Covey will take it. It's the playoff picture in the NFC. This game is so big. If the Eagles win, they're in. 2nd possession starts at the 26. Ball is loose. Hurts it again. No one's over there, so he has to throw it away. They find a way to win every week.
Absolutely. I think sometimes in this league, you can almost fall victim at the end of games.
Blitz coming here on 2nd down. Hurts racing up near the pylon.
Yeah, nice job there. We said Hurts is one of the best. Hold the interior lanes while the edge setters keep him contained in the pocket.
I think they realize that, and they call a timeout.
Timeout, Philadelphia.
And it's Hurts, 4-man rush. Big game for A.J. Brown. He's across mix. Yeah, Ward made the play in the end zone to save a touchdown. Now Hurts in trouble, throws across his body, caught. 125 yards plus 6 straight games, and then he was real quiet. I said, 45 in the backfield for the first time. They give it to him. Up the middle, a spin move. And it's fun, but it's another game. Go enjoy it.
It is, and I think that's the biggest challenge, especially a lot still ahead of you the rest of the year.
Here's Swift in trouble, gets away from it in the backfield. And then
Dre Greenlaw, he goes, there's one thing I know. He goes, I try hard. He goes,
3rd and 5. It's in trouble. Lost it for a 1st down. He's got time again, coming near side, and somehow got it through to Devontae Smith.
Had a chance to pick it, but what a great ball location.
Hurts fires. A.J. Brown tries to cut into 10th play of the drive. A fake. Hurts.
On to the left, but no one, and then he just loses his footing, and that's about as easy as sack. Javon Kim.
4-man rush. It has a completion. Gainwell. Here's Elliott from 39 yards out, and it's perfect. And we get a penalty.
The penalties decline. Field goal's good. Follows on number 5.
Replay. They don't have a ton of depth in Philadelphia. They have a lot of top-level players.
Great 3rd in the league in scoring. Skill position-wise, though, they're unmatched. Sending McCaffrey out in motion. They give it to Deebo Samuel on the run. Samuel is wrestled down.
Linebackers, they have to be accounted for on these zone schemes, and this time, there's no one there.
Here's Purdy. Pressure coming from Reddick. Sides away from that. Ball is tipped.
Best.
That will officially be the end. So all Philadelphia early in this one. And movement there.
Exactly what we were talking about, that playing backwards. Most of the time, Steve Wilks, whoever the defense.
This one is a pass. This Hurts. Long way to go. Gets a block from Capatera, but it's not. Get a stop on defense. See Braden Mann for the far side. And kind of get going.
I think they got to get back to what makes them so dynamic, which is the play action.
This drive from the 15. Little pitch to McCaffrey, trying to get him going, and that is played well. Sidney Brown has hit.
There's just no one out there on force.
And movement. I think the 49ers are going to go back 5 yards.
If you're going to use a verbal cadence, you're hearing every other.
Second and 15. Purdy gets one to eye. Heads up field out across the 20. To life here.
Keep the points down.
Here's Purdy. Blitz coming. Purdy steps down to the 5. He's knocked out there.
A lot closer, second and goal inside the 5, running through contact.
Yeah, we
onto him too fast. Can't put enough on it. Sets up third down.
Third and goal. Purdy floats one.
Half the distance from the goal line. Third down.
So the 49ers are looking for the flags. Rolling, throwing.
Crowd react. Let's see, this can be a better angle.
Every score, and we will look at it in the break as well. A potential touchdown for Aiyuk. Jake Moody will try it and nail it on the 49 punches, and now they said, okay, our turn here.
Yeah, and thankfully for this Niners defense, those two initial drives.
Especially considering the way that started with the loss to McCaffrey and then the penalty.
Blankenship. You can see Kyle Shanahan. He's screaming. He's open. Probably made
that drop. So the Eagles just dancing around, and he's going to be wrapped up. Armstead had him, wouldn't let go. On the fake. Here comes Bosa. He throws it into.
And Dallas Goedert, the Pro Bowl tight end. He's got one more week.
McCaffrey, left side, walks in. Touchdown, Sanford.
Barely with a hand before he has a chance to cross the goal line. That's a big-time drive.
The monster drive, the extra point is up and good. 10 plays, 90 yards. This is the 26th game he's been a 49er since that trade with the Panthers. So the Eagles without any, get no timeouts. Hurts, tipped in the air, and it's incomplete.
Cisco defending the boundary. You know, San Fran wants to tackle everything inbounds.
Just going to run it here to Gainwell, and here a little bit of Boo Birds. They are 10-1.
Here Purdy goes around on a roll, goes to Aiyuk for the first touchdown.
With the lead, Christian McCaffrey putting them up by 8 and getting the Verizon play to half.
49ers over the Eagles at the half. 49ers get the ball to start the third quarter as we welcome you back.
But don't count Jalen Hurts in this offense out. We've seen them do this time and time again.
Samuel will let it go. 49ers start from the 25 with McCaffrey off the left side and up.
Able to get it going. He said, I thought it was awesome. Our defense was able to hold the Eagles.
They kind of catch it at the same time, and Reed Blankenship.
Third and 5, 4-man rush. Purdy fires over the middle, in stride, up or
First down.
Here's Purdy, sends it over the middle to Kittle, who hangs on and absorbs.
As well-rounded a tight end as we have in the league.
McCaffrey runs into Fletcher Cox. Well, they're not gonna. They're gonna throw it, and he's wide open inside the 20.
Taking a shot on third and short.
In the backfield today. Quickly towards the end zone, and he's in. Touchdown.
Allows Kittle to be the extra escort blocker. He does a great job picking up 2, and
Moody's extra point makes it 21 unanswered. A little misty here and there, but for the most part, the rain has held off after. And now Philadelphia on their first possession of this will return this, and they will with Boston Scott. Across the 20, penalty flag on display up around 40. But think about where we are in this NFL season. Again, you know, Eagles 10-1, 49ers.
First down.
There you go. That'll give them 15 more yards. If San Francisco wins, then they're. Here is Hurts to Swift. No one's open. He's just going to throw it away.
here he's obviously throwing that ball away. I think
Foreman Hurts looking downfield, throws caught. A.J. Brown as a first round is in motion. Can't miss him with those pink cleats. Hurts near side now as catches a flag. It's
not allowed to make contact. He's clearly just running right into.
So it's a first and 20. Hurts floats one. Smith's wide open, makes the catch.
Every week he is a elite player.
Second down, quick throw near side. Smith again has another first down inside the 25. And Nick Sirianni right in the
end.
Listen, he picks restaurants and he protects his players. He goes down inside the red zone.
Oh yeah, oh man. Watch.
Well, this is interesting.
I don't know if that's going to happen at this point.
You
see that it's when Greenlaw reached out toward Dom, who provides security.
Dom is going to continue to just raise the ladder of local heroes.
We told you about the trash talk from last year's championship game. They had a little bit of a scuff. It's a defense full of stars, but it's a monstrous loss. So good for them.
Both leave the sideline.
Which is kind of wild because he's the head of security.
Yeah, no, they're making him leave.
Now leaving the sideline. Wow, you want to talk about a spark for this sideline. Sirianni.
You see it right there, hands on his hips. Kyle Shanahan's just been going after the official.
Hurts, quarterback run, and he is taken down right away.
Well, love Dean to let us know how often that's ever happened to see a double ejection. Everybody right now needs to just take a deep breath and reset.
Four-man rush. Hurts going for A.J. Brown. It is.
I think that's great coverage. He's got his head on the ball. He clearly
inside. It's coming. Hurts gets rid of it. Brown underneath has a way to go, and he's got it. It's coming. From the two.
This might be a record.
Brotherly shove again. Hurts is in. Touchdown.
I got a feeling we're going to see this the rest of the game. A.J. Brown's fired up.
Step over people like that.
It's incredible.
Man, a lot happened on that drive. Elliott sets the point up, and it's a one-possession game. Wait, in Philly. NFC Championship game. Deebo Samuel's going to big play up across the 20, tripped up there before the 20.
Was on first down. It was incomplete. It was 2nd and 10. It was second.
Pass it here. Purdy in trouble. Fletcher Cox
stained in last week's game. A lot of doubt whether or not he was going to be able to play.
2nd and 12. McCaffrey stretching left, cuts it up the field. Good cut from McCaffrey. Purdy stands in, delivers. It's caught.
Time in rhythm, and Brandon Ayuk just runs a great comeback route against Darius Slay one-on-one.
Pitch to McCaffrey. Gets around the edge. Hurts on the speed. McCaffrey up to midfield. Purdy pressure. Throws over the middle. To the end zone, and he dives, and he's in.
Pass. You're thinking you're going to get a stop. The crowd's on their feet. They get to come into the league.
48 yards in Samuel. And we get a flag. This does not count.
Box by the umpire. I think somebody might have moved on the interior of.
Yeah, there you go.
I think they're trying to talk to Kyle Shanahan how he wants to enforce the second.
Offense, number 74, personal foul, defense.
And it's up and good. Man.
Out in space like this, KB, on Reed Blankenship, that's a hole. Blankenship's looking around saying, where's the foul? And 49ers got away.
Big time answer. Now it's Philly down by 2 possessions again, and they'll hand off the pass. On the fake, pressure from Bosa. Hurts throws it low and incomplete.
Forces Jalen Hurts to have to get rid of that ball and sets up 3rd and long.
Just watch. That makes it 3rd and 8. Warner's waiting for him on the run, and Warner's all over to tackle.
For granted here in Philly. There's no, hey, it's 4th down.
2nd down. McCaffrey is taken down by Fletcher Cox.
A stop, and I think Sean Desai has to do a good job flipping his leverages.
3rd down. Blitz coming. Purdy sees it, gets rid of it. Jennings with a great catch.
Hey, but again, inside leverage. Take away those in.
McCaffrey's got it. Look at McCaffrey. Told you over 1,000. First 49. Mitchell will get it. Big hole on the right side, and Mitchell breaks the tackle.
And it's the amount of rushing attempts in the league, and there's a lot of reasons for that.
Broken tackle, Mitchell. And kind of amazing, right? I mean, the first quarter, Eagles defense dominant, and then they. Blitz coming again. Purdy sees it, running away from Brandon Graham.
Send him out of the pocket. I mean, there's guys unblocked. Brandon Graham, Morrow. I mean, the whole
timeout called.
Timeout.
San Francisco. So that's their first. This, and it's a 1st down. Jennings with a great move.
out of hand.
Wow. Moody, extra point, up and good. It's 35 to another state. Everyone contributing. And now this, the thought that we were talking about there, Greg. With
Today, but going forward, you mentioned that big matchup next week against that
year. They've probably 9 wins are about to get to it. Scott, the kickoff is in for being evaluated for a concussion. His first throw is up top to Devontae Smith. Underneath, chipped, and
on the jersey from Andrew Thomas. It's hard to tell from that angle.
Mariota swings it out to Swift and tackled up around the. I mean, that's beyond away from pressure. Fakes, looks in the run, diving forward. He's man, it still works. And let's see what he can do. Going to take off and run and go outside. Him in the stadium. Hurts near side. Devontae Smith has it.
The game can flip like that.
Day can't follow. And now he's got A.J. Brown across the middle and inside the 20 for
Grout. He just feels green grass. Jalen Hurts back.
Hurts. Pressure coming. Steps away. Throws far side Brown.
Actions are remaining left.
Pressure from Gregory. Throws. Smith makes the catch. First down for D3 scores a look. Stands in here. Now running away. Pressure at his heels. Throws dropped.
Put him the ball in his hand as a designed runner, especially down.
And Lane Johnson got an early start. Stay alive and stay in this game. Lofted for end zone. A.J. Brown is taken down. There's a penalty.
Coverage, and he's just all over A.J. Brown. And
Pass interference. Defense.
First and goal. Hurts tries to get to Brown. Knocked away. Second and goal. Now comes pressure. Hurts floating toward the end zone.
you always waited to the end when you were down 8 to go for 2, but that's kind of
Only 5:33 to go. They're going to try an onside kick here. Elliott will kick it up there. It's received by Mitch. Lost to a week ago, and they got Philly after that, so they could use a win. Now for the 49ers, we get a penalty. Maybe moving back 5. Here's McCaffrey on the pitch, who just keeps on chugging. So next week will be monstrous as Deebo Samuel down 49ers.
These last couple weeks, and especially here today against arguably the best team in the league, as you can get.
Deebo Samuel, 2 receiving touchdowns. He's got a rushing touchdown.
How in the middle of there, they lost 3 games and had a bye. It's been a very weird season, but than anybody in the entire National Football League.
They've got Seattle next week. We'll be there in Santa Clara for that first round bye. You only have to play 2 games. No question after today's result. As Boston Scott.
Over these 4 weeks, you are going to be 3-1 playing against the elite teams in the league.
Running around on the move.
The road, whether it's here or in San Francisco. There's no telling how that next matchup goes. I think that's the exciting. Their offense just go possession after possession. Both controlled run game.
Them on offense. Hurts on 2nd and 10. Kinlaw chasing after him, and he's just going to throw their pieces healthy. How do you defend it?
And I think what's
gets away from Bosa, throws on the line, and fun, because it's going to be all hands on deck. People trying to get that 1 seed.
Absolutely. We're going to have the...
Looked like it today. 3rd down, pitching on out to Mason. And his play, the 48-yard touchdown, when this turned into a game. And those two having a conversation.